to me with your eyes, I get a hint of the perfume that I like. Wear it like a disguise, I come around with the perfect alibi. Midnight, pouring my heart out like it's water. Tick-tock.
Hey guys, welcome to today's video. Thank you all for being here. I want to start this video by making breakfast before I head out because I want to go back to the hospital. I really had a very bad accident. I broke my leg and I need to go and get it plastered because I had gone initially and they told me because I had a swelling, I had to go back until the swelling subsides. That's when they'll plaster the leg. So this is the day that I'm supposed to go back, so I'll start by making breakfast. And today I felt like I wanted a one pot meal, so I have added some onions and some oil and some garlic powder into that pot. I want these onions to brown a little bit, and then what I'm making for this breakfast is githeri, matoke and some beans. That combination, if you've never had it, you can follow it here and get to try it because it is a very delicious combination and it is something that can fill you. It is something that you can do for breakfast. It's something that you can take for lunch. It's something that you can even take for dinner, but I prefer taking it maybe breakfast or lunch because it is so filling. So I've added some tomatoes. I'm going to sprinkle some salt. Let the tomatoes soften a little bit. That is when I'll be adding the rest of the ingredients. I hope you like this video and let me know if you ever get to try it.
Talking to me with your eyes, I get a hint of the perfume that I like. Wear it like a disguise, I come around with the perfect alibi. Midnight, pouring my heart out like it's water. Tick-tock, you know this night ain't getting younger. Feels like chasing a star up and down in the sky. I can't get enough of sweet love, like we're just a couple bees, please. I'm glued to you, honey, like leave me, and I'll be sticking to you. I'm glued to you, honey. I'm glued to you, honey. Hey. Ooh, I'm glued to you, honey, like I'm glued to you, honey, like I'm walking around with a smile. You got me feeling like curfew after 9. Yeah, you're tearing it up with the style. You got me living a brand new kind of life. At midnight, pouring my heart out like it's water. Tick-tock, you know this night ain't getting younger. Feels like chasing a star up and down in the sky. I can't get enough of sweet love, like we're just a couple bees, please. I'm glued to you, honey, like leave me, and I'll be sticking to you. I'm glued to you, honey. I'm glued to you, honey. Hey. Ooh, I'm glued to you, honey, like I'm glued to you, honey, like oh, don't forget I love that honey taste. Yeah. Oh, I'm feeling like a double dipping day. Oh, it's a double dipping day. I can't get enough of sweet love, like we're just a couple bees, please. I'm glued to you, honey, like leave me, and I'll be sticking to you. I'm glued to you, honey. I'm glued to you, honey. Hey. Ooh, I'm glued to you, honey, like I'm glued to you, honey, like
Honestly, my kids don't mind whatever you do serve them for breakfast, so long as it is delicious. They really love githeri. They don't mind the combination that you do go with, so long as any meal that comes to the table is delicious to them. They will just consume it. And on this day, we did not even take this meal with tea. So I decided to insert this clip over here. This was last night. It's just a recipe that I'm sharing because it is a one pot meal still. So this is some goat meat that I had marinated. It has garlic in it. It has coriander powder. It has some oil also in it, and also a little bit of cumin. Yeah, a little bit of cumin. So I'm going to cover it just like this. I'm not adding any water, and then it will just cook with the juices that will be released from the meat. And then after some time, that is around 15 minutes, this water is dry. So I'm going to spice it up a little bit, just a little bit, because the spices that I did marinate the meat with, they are not so powerful. So I just want to add or enhance some flavors. So I'm adding some garlic powder. I'm also going to add some garam masala. I will also add a little bit of oil. This meal is not meant to be pilau, in as much as I have used some of the ingredients that we do use in pilau, but note that it is not pilau. It is just a one pot meal, but still you can call it pilau if you want to. So I'm going to add in some chopped garlic. I'm adding in some chopped onions. Those are red onions. I'm going to be very generous with the onions because when it comes to meat, onions really do some justice. I'm going to give this a good mix, and then I'm going to add in water. I know people will be asking, why are you adding water at this point? You know, we have so many different ways of preparing our meals, our meats. It depends on how you want to prepare your meals, how you want to flavor it. Whichever way, meals will turn out very delicious given that you flavor them well. So I've added some hot water. I'm going to cover this. But I'm going to season it with some salt, just a little bit of salt for some taste, because I had marinated the meat with some salt, but still it's not enough, and we want to flavor the broth that I've already added. This meat is not cooked yet, so this was the cooking time. So I've cooked it for like 15 to 20 minutes, let's say 20 to 25 minutes. I can't approximate well. And then this is soaked rice. This is Mwea Pishori rice, the one that sticks. So I've added the rice inside there. Remember the water that I did add into the goat meat did dry up a little bit. We just have a few juices, that just a little bit of the juices remaining in there, not a few. Then I'm adding some soaked juices of whole pilau ingredients. I've added them. I'm going to add in some little bit of soy sauce, and then I'm adding the pilau masala powder, and then I'm going to give that a good mix. After that, I'll let it simmer for like 2 minutes. After that, that is when I'll be adding now the water. Then we shall be covering it, and we shall be having our one pot meal. If you want to make one pot meal, you can go for this ingredients. It's almost the same as pilau, though my pilau I don't add soy sauce, but with this one I did add soy sauce. As I still said, it's just a one pot rice meal, and this turned out to be very delicious. The goat meat actually flavors rice so good. So I'm going to cover this with some foil and the lid of this pot, and we shall be cooking it until it is done on low heat. I'm adding some onions for extra flavors.
Talking to me with your eyes, I get a hint of the perfume that I like. Wear it like a disguise. I come around with the perfect alibi. Midnight, pouring my heart out like it's water. TikTok, you know this night ain't getting younger. Feels like chasing a star up and down in the sky. I can't get enough of sweet loving like we're just a couple bees, please. I'm glued to you, honey, like walking around with a smile. You got me feeling like curfew after 9. Yeah. You're tearing it up with the style. You got me living a brand new kind of life. At midnight, pouring my heart out like it's water. Tick-tock, you know this night ain't getting younger. Feels like chasing a star up and down in the sky. I can't get enough of sweet, sweet loving like we're just a couple bees, please. I'm glued to you, honey, like leave me, and I'll be sticking to you. I'm glued to you, honey. I'm glued to you, honey. Hey. I'm glued to you, honey, like I'm glued to you, honey, like don't forget I love that honey taste. Yeah. I'm feeling like a double dipping day. Oh, it's a double dipping day. I can't get enough of sweet, sweet loving like we're just a couple bees, please. I'm glued to you, honey, like leave me, and I'll be sticking to you.
Since I knew I'm going to just sit and have some rest so that I can heal, I did not want to get bored. So I decided to get something that will make me happy, things that I enjoy doing. Apart from cooking, I love knitting, I love crocheting. This is a long time customer that I've been ordering my yarns for so many years from her. I love her yarns. They're imported, and I got me some milk cotton yarns. I love the milk cotton yarns because they are very soft. I want to make a runner out of those yarns. I'll decorate my house with that runner. Once it's done, I'll be able to show you. And these yarns are so beautiful. They have the colors that I love the most. They have beige, they have the light brown, like the colors that I do love. And I got some green groceries. This I got help by running the errands. So I got some tomatoes, I got some avocado, I got some greens, those one derema. I also got some coconut milk. I got the necessary things that we did not have in the house. I also had some sweet potatoes. I really want to be doing a lot of the local foods compared to anything to do with wheat. Now that I will be so much I will be resting a lot. I won't be engaging myself in the kitchen. So I want something that I can fix quickly and get to sit down. I don't want to engage myself so much in the kitchen, though I'll be cooking myself. I love cooking. Nothing really hinders me from cooking unless I'm admitted somewhere. That is when I can't go into the kitchen.
Talking to me with your eyes, I get a hint of the perfume that I like. Wear it like a disguise. I come around with the perfect alibi. Midnight, pouring my heart out like it's water. Tick-tock, you know this night ain't getting younger. Feels like chasing a star up and down in the sky. I can't get enough of sweet, sweet loving like we're just a couple bees, please. I'm glued to you, honey, like leave me, and I'll be sticking to you. I'm glued to you, honey. I'm glued to you, honey. Hey. I'm glued to you, honey, like I'm glued to you, honey, like I'm walking around with a smile. You got me feeling like curfew after 9. Yeah. You're tearing it up with the style. You got me living a brand new kind.
And I start on the runner. I had so many patterns running in my head, like I had so many, but I settled on one. Once I'm done with this runner, maybe the next video I'll show you the turnout and how beautiful it will be looking, because I'm very sure it's going to turn out very beautiful. I love crocheting. It's something that I've done for so many years, mostly knitting. Some of my friends, so many of my friends who grew up with me know very well that I love crocheting, I love knitting. So I want to engage myself in crocheting this runner as I sip on the kefir I have there on my glass. I love kefir. I love anything fermented, so long as it's very natural and naturally fermented. I will always go for it. So if you don't know what kefir is, you can refer back to my videos. I have videos of so many probiotics that I've done. I've done one with kefir, I've done one with fermented cabbage, I've done one with kombucha, but my favorite will always be kefir. So I'm sipping on it as I'm catching up with Mary Smart Kenya. She had a video today, so I was catching up with that video.
Walking around with a smile, you got me feeling like curfew after 9. Yeah.
It was dinner time and I decided to just marinate the chicken from where I was seated. I'm using some salt. These are chicken wings. We've already sectioned them the way I always section them. So I'm adding some smoked paprika, just a little bit, maybe a teaspoonful of smoked paprika, some curry powder. I'm adding those because I want some good flavors in this chicken as I'm going to fry it. Initially the plan was to bake them, but I decided to change into frying them. And also I'm adding a little bit of the soy sauce. Give it a good mix. Add in some baking soda so that the baking soda can help in browning the chicken. I've also added some little bit of oil.
You got me living a brand new kind of life. At midnight, pouring my heart out like it's water. Tick-tock, you know this night ain't getting younger. Feels like chasing a star up and down in the sky. I can't get enough of sweet, sweet life. I can't use this up with me. I'm good to
I want to make a dipping sauce, but this is my own version of making a dipping sauce. So I'm using some ripe mangoes. They are very ripe, they are very sweet. I'm using a sieve because I don't have a blender. My blender ain't working anymore, so I decided to use this sieve for now. And then I'm going to use some tomatoes that I've already baked. As you can see there, they're in the plate. They are very nicely charred. I'm going to use like 2 tomatoes, and then I'm also going to use some red peppers that I'm baking in the air fryer. I want them also to be a little bit charred because there's a flavor that I'm looking for. In that dipping sauce, I'll be adding a little bit of cayenne pepper, some lemon, and also some salt, and then we shall be having very nice dipping sauce. I ended up not using this dipping sauce as a dip, but just poured it into the chicken after I had removed the chicken from the hot oil, and then put the chicken in the bowl, and then added those the sauce, and then mixed it well and sprinkled some sesame seeds. It tastes so good, I'm telling you, because it's one thing that I just decided to think on mixing a few ingredients and just come up with the sauce, and I love it. Honestly, I love it. It's a recipe that I'm going now to use for a long time and just experiment it on other dishes that I would wish to try it on.
I'm walking around with a smile. You got me feeling like curfew after 9. Yeah. You're tearing it up with the style. You got me living a brand new kind of life. At midnight, pouring my heart out like it's water. missing us.